Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's iClxtch. We're back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with this rare two-way stretch dimer build in NBA 2K23. Now, this actually is a pretty solid build right here. Today, I want to show you guys how to make it. Now, this build can only be made at the power forward and center position. I'm going 6'10". It's going to be like an ISO build, so I'm going to go power forward. But you also could go center if you wanted to. And this other stuff is personal preference. Now, like I said, we are going 6'10" for the height. Now, if you want to even make this build like a 7-footer, 7'3" or something like that, this build doesn't necessarily have to have ball handling. You just need the really high pass accuracy. I just wanted to make a build that can also ISO, so we're going 6'10". And the weight, we're going 212 pounds. And the wingspan, now, in order to get this build name Stretch Dimer, you're probably assuming you need a high three-pointer. This build, you do not. You only need like an 83-pointer, I think, in order to get the build name. So I'm just going 7'7" wingspan, so we can have an 83 3-ball for Silver Agent 3s. If you want to go higher, you definitely could. I'm gonna recommend that. And then body shape is personal preference. Moving on to the attributes for this two-way stretch dimer build, man, make sure you guys do copy it down just like this. So the close shot, I'm putting this to a 67 for the extra badge point, plus you get bronze fast twitch, bronze fearless, bronze masher. Make sure you guys do not take it up much higher than this, or else it will change the name of the build. Driving layup, I put this all the way up to an 82. I'm gonna explain later why I did do this, and we just went 82 for the extra badge point. Driving dunk, I put this to an 86. So this build actually will have contact dunks and golden most takeoff pro driving contact dunks, which is pretty nice. And a staying dunk, I put this to a 67 for the extra badge point, plus that does unlock bronze rise up. I want to have 16 just so we can get that silver posterizer. Now, the reason why I went so high on the layup, because 80 layup doesn't unlock Zach LaVine on 6'10" players. You're only going to have the dominant big man layup. So the reason why I went 82 layup is because I wanted to have 16 finishing badges so we can get that silver posterizer. But you can't really take the standing dunk up much higher than this. You can't take the close shot up or the driving dunk. So the only way to get 16 finishing badges was to go 82 driving layup. That is the reason why I did that. All right, moving on to shooting. Mid-range shot is going up to a 71 for the extra badge point. And 3-ball, like I said, in order to get this build name, your 3-ball has to be at least an 80 at the minimum. I went 83 though, so we do unlock Silver Agent 3s. In my opinion, pretty much all you need to shoot consistently in this game. If you want to go 85 for Silver Limitless Range, that's definitely an option. And free throw, I'll put this to a 70. All right, moving on to playmaking. In order to get this build name, your pass accuracy does have to be an 86. I know some builds you can go 80. This one you cannot. You have to go 86 in order to get the build name, which is not bad. This does unlock the LaMelo Ball pass style. Pretty much all your playmaking badges on Hall of Fame, gold bailout, and gold needle threader, which is really nice. This build will be able to throw pretty good passes. And the ball handle, put this to an 80. And then speed of ball, put this to a 67 for the extra badge point, so we have 20 playmaking badges. I also did want to say, make sure you guys do not max these both out. If you go 81 and 71, it changes the name of the build, so just keep that in mind. I'm just going to go 80 because that does unlock more dribble moves, and then 67 speed of ball. There's really no point in maxing it out, like I said, so we're just going to go 67. All right, moving on to defense. This is a two-way stretch dimer. It's a two-way. It's going to have good defense, interior defense. In order to get the two-way build name, your interior defense does have to be at least an 85. If you go anything below 85, it'll just call you a stretch dimer. So if you want that build name, then you could just go 82 for the badge point. I'm gonna go 85 though. I want to be called a two-way. And it's also good because NBA 2K2 actually tested it out. They said there's not much of a difference from an 85 interior to a 99, so you actually have the best interior defense, so that's perfect. All right, prettyboyfredo, put this to a 79 so we can unlock that silver challenger, which is pretty nice. In the steal, we're putting this to a 78 so we can get that silver interceptor. And the block, unfortunately, I mean, it's not terrible, but we're only going to have an 87 block, which does unlock silver anchor. No gold anchor or anything like that, but I think silver anchor with the 85 interior is definitely more than enough. If you want to go 88 for the Hall of Fame chase down, definitely could. I'm just going to go 87. And the rebounding, I went 81 offensive board for the extra badge point, and then I just went 85 D board so we can get that silver rebound chaser and gold box out beast. I think that's pretty good right there in my opinion. That's why I made this build a power forward. This is a pretty good power forward build in my opinion. All right, moving on to physicals. 80 speed, max out acceleration, 75 vertical for our contacts, and the rest is going on to stamina. You are going to be having a 90 stamina, pretty much all you guys need. And as you guys can see, this is the build right here. 16 finishing, 17 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 26 defensive for this two-way stretch dimer build. As you guys see, really well balanced build in my opinion. Really good finishing. You have contact dunks, good shooting, really insane playmaking. You can also ISO, and the best passing accuracy in the game. That's elite level passing. And your two-way, really good defense and rebounding and good physicals. All right, moving on to takeovers. We do get sharpshooter, playmaker, rim protector, and glass cleaner. Now, let's see. I think I'm gonna throw on sharp take personally. I like having limitless range, so I'm gonna recommend that. And then honestly, if you don't care about sharp take, you could throw on the play take primary. I'm gonna show you, actually thinking about it, I'm just gonna go play take. I'm gonna live up to the build name. I'm gonna go with the two-way stretch dimer takeovers. So you definitely want to have team takeover boost, and then I'm gonna go rim take because we're a two-way. Like I said, if you want to have the sharp take, limitless range is definitely a good option, or even glass take. It's up to you. I'm gonna recommend that personally though. And as you guys can see, man, this build is similar to Andrea Kirilenko, Evan Mobley, and Giannis. I'm being honest, I don't really see how this build is similar to Giannis. I mean, it's cool that we get the comparison. I was thinking more of like Kevin Durant, but 2K thinks it's compared to Giannis, so it's whatever. And like I said, this build is called a two-way stretch dimer. Pretty rare build name right there. Now I'm going to show you guys my personal recommendations for these badges. Let's get this to 99. All right, moving on to finishing. I'm going to get Fearless, Limitless Takeoff, and Slithery. Now, tier 3s, definitely do want a core silver posterizer for your contacts. And then I probably would get Fast Twitch and then Silver Slithery Finisher. That's pretty good right there. That's why I go 16 finishing badges, so you get pretty much any badge you would want. All right, moving on to shooting. I'm going to get Agent, I'm going to get Green Machine, and I'm going to get Bronze Amped. All right, tier 3s. Now, if you are going to be using Gold Catch and Shoot, then core this badge. If not, I would just core Silver Blinders. Honestly, I think with this build, since we're a power forward, you're not going to be the main ball handler, obviously. So I'm going to recommend you just core that, get this silver, and then I'm going to recommend silver amped. Now, I also am going to recommend add one extra badge so you get that gold amped. Other than that, though, I think that's pretty good right there. All right, moving on to playmaking. Definitely want to get quick first step. Oh yeah, we do have Hall of Fame break starter, so we're gonna do that. Now, if you want to live up to your build name, two-way stretch dimer, you could core Hall of Fame dimer if you wanted to. If not, then I would just core silver unpluckable. Thinking about it, I mean, I think we might actually have room for that, so I'm just gonna core the Hall of Fame dimer, and then let's see, I'm gonna get silver bailout, silver unpluckable. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend that right there. Now, if you do want to add some extra badges though, for like clamp breaker, handles for days, hyperdrive, maybe take this down to bronze or something like that, you definitely could. Actually, thinking about it, I'm going to recommend this at the bare minimum. Try to add one extra badge for the silver clamp breaker. That's a really OP badge. At the minimum, try to add one extra badge. If you want to add extra badges, go ahead. If you don't care about dimer, also could just core unpluckable and then run something else. That's what I'm recommend personally though. All right, moving on to defense, the best category of the build. You are a two-way stretch dimer. I'm going to get box out, challenger, and I'm going to get workhorse. All right, tier 3s. Definitely do want to core anchor. I would get rebound chaser. Then other than that, you don't need anything else in tier 3. So I'm going to get chase down, workhorse, and then silver interceptor. That's actually pretty good right there in my opinion. I don't think you really need to add anything to defense. If you want to add one for maybe bronze glove, you definitely could. If not, if you already added other badges into other category, you don't have anything left over, that's actually pretty good right there. If you can add one extra badge, then add it for bronze glove. If not, this is pretty good. But that's pretty much the end of the video, man. That is this new rare two-way stretch dimer build in NBA 2K23. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. If you guys have any other builds you guys would like me to make, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll shout you out right when the video starts. I really do appreciate all the support recently, man. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.